So, I just got done with chapter 199 of, or not chapter, episode 199 of chapter 12 in the story, and oh my god, dude, I want to pull my hair out, sorry. Yeah, this was a terrible mission. So the thing here, obviously, you want to know how to get through this, is you have to have these 3 required heroes, which is awful because they're all terrible. There's not a decent hitting Gil Thunder around, there's not a decent hitting Hauser around, and there's only one Gustav, and his attack is non-existent, but he has a freeze, which is okay in certain situations. So you're like, okay, I guess I really need a heavy hitter. So you're like, Derriere, Escanor. I tried him. I tried Estarossa even with the counter to try to like protect the other teammates. No, none of it works. It turns out that the best thing here is Gother, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. But yeah, he is pretty much your best bet here. Shout out to Troco Grand Cross. Sorry for the dog noises. He was the one that I actually got this strategy from, but his video was going over more of like all of chapter 12's like hard stuff, whereas I couldn't find anybody who was just focusing on this mission, so that's kind of what I wanted to do. So hopefully it's not too long, but the main strategy here is you take Gother in and you just try to attack seal as much as possible, because these guys hit so hard and they get their ultimates and they destroy you. Like the first time I went against this, I was like, oh, okay, like not too big of a deal. You're just fighting like, you know, one group of enemies, and I didn't even see that there's a second wave up here. So you get through with these and then like a whole second wave comes out, and the second wave of enemies, they have a ult gauge seal, so you can't get your ultimate gauge, which is just terrible. So you pretty much have to try to nuke as much as possible with regular characters, but luckily Gother is a real champion here, and he can just attack seal and make it to where they can't hurt you, and then you can get your ult with him and you can take their ult gauge away, which is super nice. And it's so like such an unlikely like character to do well in this whole thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, this mission was so frustrating. Like, I literally did this thing like 4 or 5 times in a row. Could not get anywhere close to winning, because like once you get your, even with the ult gauges that I was using, like I even tried to use Blue King because he has an AoE ult. So I got these 2 ults and King's ult all at the same time, and literally like all 3 ults literally got them down to half HP. And I was like, what is happening? This is impossible. So yeah, so at this point you can we're gonna attack seal, maybe not. Let's do this and then that, and then we'll just freeze him, because the idea is if you can get to the last phase with a level 3 freeze card and Gother's ult at the same time, you can burst down the middle guy, who is the one who seals your ult gauge, and you can get rid of him easier, so that way, you know, the fight goes by a little bit faster. But sometimes you just can't do it, and it's fine. Like, you just kind of have to take what you can get, because a lot of this is going to be RNG based. If you can't get a whole bunch of attack seal cards and stuff like that, it's also going to kind of like screw you over a little bit. I don't think I'm going to kill that guy right here, so he's going to get an ult off, which is unfortunate, but hopefully he kills. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That is not what I wanted to happen. Fortunately, though, I think we can get rid of him, and we can just move that to the side. Who cares? Okay, cool. So at this point, like once you have like one guy left, you can kind of set up, but just, you know, be careful, because these guys are hit hard. So let's do this card. We're gonna waste his ult because it's useless anyway. And then we're going to upgrade Gother, so that way hopefully we can get some decent attack seals going. And then let's see how this second phase goes. I think we're pretty much in the clear. Like, I think we're at a good position. Just take note that my Gother is 5'6", so if your Gother's not quite as built up as mine, it may take a little bit longer because your ult may not do nearly as much damage, but, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to attack seal so they can't hurt us for 2 turns. I don't know if this... I don't think this will kill. No, I didn't think so. Okay. So then you just need to stay on top of your attack ceiling as much as possible. That was actually a really nice pull. Obviously, they can't attack this turn because they're still going to be attack sealed, so try to just get rid of as many cards as you can, so that way Gother can, you know, keep attack sealing. And, you know, you can keep trying to pull more attack seal cards, and you should be good here. Obviously, like, I know that some of the earlier stuff in this chapter is hard too. Like, the Estarosta fights are pretty tough, and the Grey Demon stuff is also really annoying because you have to have Hauser and Gilthunder on your team, so you can only have 2. But this one was just exponentially harder for me, so I thought this might be a little bit more, you know, worthy of making a video on. So I don't know. Let me know, because obviously, like, I like to make opinion-based videos, but tutorial videos and, like, how-tos and stuff like that are going to be a little bit better for, like, you know, discoverability. People are going to find me a lot easier from those. So if you have anything that you're having trouble with, let me know. I'll try to do my best at, like, trying to help you guys out and figure out how to help you guys out, because I know some of this stuff in the game is, and like some of the stages can be really difficult because they're like gimmicky and you need to like do something specific to win, which is really annoying sometimes, because if you can't figure it out on your own, then you just end up having to look it up. That was actually unfortunate. I think we're still in the clear though. Watch how much damage this ult does. Like, you would think, oh, like they're at low health, like I may be good here. No, look how much this does. This is ridiculous. Very funny. Like, so stupid. Cool. Hauser actually does okay, but he doesn't do much more than Gustav, honestly. And my, like, Hauser's 6'6". Come on now. But yeah, that is the whole gimmick. You basically just use Gother, which is ridiculous, because you would think, like, oh, like these heroes are okay, but God, that was so frustrating. Hopefully you guys, you know, this helped you guys out, or like, you know, you were able to do it with Gother. I know there's a little bit of RNG involved, but, you know, best of luck to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.